Hello community, this is my August competition entry. Let us take a look what has happened. So, there are two major introductions. One, that's the first one I'm going to be talking about, which I submit for the competition. I have made an introduction between a web development agency that a client of mine knew, and they approached him wanting to sell him, and he reversed it on them and asked them for AI services. Very smart. It turned out what they were doing is they're an acquisition machine. They don't even fulfill the websites that they sell. They outsource that also. They have a team of 4 to 6 staff calling businesses all day, selling them websites. So what I've done, noticing that they don't have any CRM in place, any backup sales process, none of these leads were contacted with proper follow-ups. We installed with them or for them a CRM, and we gave them a CRM product to sell. So I brought in a CRM specialist from my network, also from our community. I matched them both up, and now I get to retain 10% of each sale. Now, that isn't a whale in the sense of a lot of money in the bank, but the first sale has come across. And so this is a beautiful proof of what I'm doing is actually working, that I can monetize these strategic introductions that I make. And obviously, these introductions, they take time, and they're just still seedlings of the seeds that I've been planting. But this is the first proof that this is actually working, and that I can monetize that, and I'm very grateful for that. The second one is also a major company, a national consulting firm for landscaping. So as private equity companies buy these landscaping firms, after a roll-up, the CEOs usually want proper systems in place and business process optimization. So I brought somebody in that they are going to meet from our community to take a look at that, because the fractional CTO who I was talking to doesn't have any systems or can't fulfill all of the projects that he's getting. So this is still pending, but this can be like a mid 5-figure contract if that comes through, and I will do my absolute best to do that. So these are the two whale wins. Second of all, personal coaching momentum. I have got now 7, actually just before this call we make this 8 new people going through the 5-week challenge. I'm giving them weekly attention and WhatsApp support, and they may graduate into my ongoing coaching, which I'm very happy about. And now after this whale hunting competition, I will loop back and focus even more time on the coaching actually, and less on the strategic introductions. I was just pushing hard for this competition because I wanted to get some wins, and a lot of conversations that I haven't even listed are still pending. Okay, big conversations. I met with 2 multi-million-dollar real estate investors also through our community. Now obviously I'm not going to try to sell to them, but building that network is gold, and I understand how these individuals work, how their minds work, and I pick up a lot just by proxy, right? Locked in a meeting on September 3rd with a New York real estate influencer. Very excited about that. Outside of our community, massive network. Also like in media on a national scale, very, very good. And another meeting with an investment fund that another community member of ours introduced me to, and they're looking for strategic partnerships so that I can refer to them other funds and other family offices who look to expand their legal structures, because they are professionals in helping them set up structures in, be it Singapore, Dubai, or British Virgin Islands, whatever it might be, where they want to have it, Malta in Europe, whatever, right? Okay, community wins lastly that I've been involved in with either my paid coaching or my free support. Morgan, he has secured a dream client, a national sports team owner, which he also shared in the community. Congratulations, Morgan. Iman, he will give a masterclass very soon. Landed a paid client with a very attractive performance upside offer. Very glad that happened during our coaching. Now, credit to him, but I happen to be part of it. At least happen to help him, support him in the process while he was closing the client. Natalie came up with a very unique marketing approach, a study of response times of clinics that she was working with, and it's been doing great for her. So we can take a look if we want to publish that in the community as well. Jayden, he made a huge life move to Curacao. A lot of people are always afraid to leave the country where they were born and raised and where they're working. He was not, and he moved to Curacao, to the Caribbean, building the life of his dreams. Very, very great. Dion, he closed a $17,000 contract, which he also shared in the community. Alejo and Paige, they and their third co-founder, they made a very brave decision to niche down and commit to one industry, and I happened to be part of that because it wasn't quite so easy. They had to have some hard conversations with partners and with vendors and people that they were already working with and committed to one industry. So realistically speaking, once you're already established, it's not quite so easy to just do one niche, one focus, etc. But they did, and this niche already contributed to 70% of their revenue, and we brought this across. A client outside of our community that I'm working with, he just closed a $10,000 freelance project. He's now making $15,000 per month as a project manager, also training their staff in-house for them, right? And doing the project management. So great offer, a great client to work with outside of our community though. James closed very sizable contracts recently. I may let him share how much that really was, but very sizable amounts. And Sandra has gotten her first leads for the project already, despite not being in the community for that long. And I don't want to make it too long, this video. This is my wins from this month of August. And I'm so excited and happy to keep going with my contribution to this community, and I hope that gives some people a little bit of encouragement, maybe some belief, or maybe even the realization that they should submit something that they want for the August competition themselves.